Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris announced further limited lifting of restrictions on the new COVID-19 regulations starting on Saturday, 9th May. In an address to the nation, Prime Minister Harris said the midweek lockdown will be lifted, allowing for 5 days of business operations from Monday to Friday for the next 2 weeks. However, weekends will remain under total lockdown. The Prime Minister disclosed other areas where restrictions will be lifted, some with attached conditions.
We will, for example, extend the day of limited operations to 8 p.m. instead of 7 p.m. to allow businesses to have an additional hour in the evening, where businesses would have closed at 5 p.m. to allow customers and staff to conform to the 7 p.m. start of the nightly curfew. They can now close to the public at 6 p.m. Businesses will not only have a 5-day work week to operate, but an additional hour as well on each day of limited business operations. Please note that the nightly curfew will continue and that it must be adhered to. Nightly curfew will now start at 8 p.m. and end an hour earlier at 5 a.m. the following day. Our medical experts have advised us that these additional hours at the start and the end of the day are important to allow not only for more economic activity, but to allow for our citizens to get more engaged in exercise routines such as walking and jogging, as this is one of the ways we fight the COVID disease. It is good for us, both physically and psychologically. It will also help to boost our immune system. While we continue to urge our citizens and residents to take every precaution, these regulations have seen, under advice of the Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Hazel Laws, a gradual relaxation of the very strict guidelines which we have been living under for the past few weeks. The CMO has now recommended that beaches can be reopened for swimming and exercising only between the hours of 5:30 a.m. and 9 a.m. A physical distance of at least 6 feet must be maintained between individuals unless they are members of the same household. But there should be absolutely no beach parties nor picnics allowed. Let me repeat. There should be absolutely no beach parties nor picnics allowed.
Prime Minister Harris also indicated that dialogue will continue with church leaders to achieve a decision regarding church services. Glenn Barrett, SKN Newsline.